Okay, that's something. Well, look at that. Hey, Brad, is this actually working on YouTube? It's wow, and I got StreamYard to work. Holy crap! Don't know. I hope I'll be able to remember how to do this. How are you tonight? All right, I guess I can have a beer now. A little early. I wanted to see if I could get this set up. Just hold on one sec. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, your browser has lost connection to your camera. Yeah, it did this last week. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Did this last week when I was just doing it on YouTube Live. All right, cam's back. See if that works. IGST, Mike, the fingers. I got StreamYard to run tonight, and I'm very surprised. So if I look a little bewildered, that's why. Yeah, here I are. A lot of this new technology, it takes me a while to figure it out. I probably will try to do this next week with StreamYard and not remember how to do it. Anyway, what's new, fellas? Mike, a little shop of hobbies. I see you're doing a lot of cliff work. That's really coming together for you. That's looking good. Wait, I got a couple of things I want to talk about. I'll wait till a few more people come in. Um, this presents the comments in a little different format too. Okay. Oh yeah, there you can. I can post your comments. Look at that! Wow. Yeah, me too, Mike. When I did the handheld cameras, I had the same issue. Did a video this morning that it'll be a couple weeks before it comes out. But I see you doing all your scenery stuff. I see guys with a lot of scenery, and every time I reach for something, if a car comes off the track, I knock shit over. So I've got all the scenery I'm putting on my track. To me, it's a pain in the ass, you know. But I drive my cars a lot, crash. My VHS camcorder, right? The fingers. Now, my next thing will be if I can get this to run correctly 2 weeks in a row, is being able to invite somebody. Hi, Tom. How are you? Yeah, I'll figure out how to invite somebody, and I can have some guests on and have some discussions. Yeah, web TV. They never worked right, anyways, did they? The fingers. Who bought new cars this week? Anybody buy a new car? Hi, Chris. Any of you guys who haven't checked out Mike's little shop of hobbies, you can check it out. He's building a new track with new landscaping. I think I posted his. I think I posted his link in Discord. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can post it here. Let me see. That would be amazing if I could figure that out too, wouldn't it? All right, let's see if this works. Bobby Dan. There's a link to. You're gonna like it, Mike. Slot Yard's very cool. We can private message one another. We can video. We can video chat, voice chat. There's message boards. There's all kinds of information, how tos, all the different people's live streams. It's has a lot of information. Oh, good for you, Mike. 49. You old guys, Christ. A 5 on order. Yikes. I was talking today on a video I did. I had 30 something cars, and I feel like that's too many. Yeah, happy birthday, Mike. I moved here to Florida when I was 49. I hate to tell you when that was. That was also the year I retired, January 30th. I won't give you the year. Figure it out. Yeah, I asked my wife and some of my kids. I said, "What are you gonna do?" Oh, there goes my camera again. Did this with YouTube Live the last 2 weeks too. I guess my mic still works, huh? Wonder why it does that. Hey Bryce, welcome, man. Oh, that's nice, Mike. Every spring break. That's back when Clearwater was still Clearwater. If you haven't been here since '93, you wouldn't recognize the beach or downtown Clearwater. The beach is just a friggin' tourist trap. We don't even get down here anymore. No place to park. It's outrageously priced. And downtown Clearwater, the Scientologists own it all, and it's a hellhole. Empty storefronts, and people don't go there either. Yeah, you wouldn't recognize Clearwater Beach, Mike. Yeah, I used to make lemonade there, Tom, at the Phillies spring training camp. It was called Bright House Field then. I think it's like something health or now sponsors it. But I did like 3 years. I did spring training. I would work. I'd go. They had 1 o'clock games. I get there about 11:45. Make lemonade for the guys that run around and sell it till about the fourth inning, and then I go grab a beer and sit in the stands and watch the rest of the game. Just something to fill some time. That's got to be what 10 years ago now. I did that. Wiki Washy Water Park. Oh, Wiki Wachi. Yeah, that's up 19. That's about 50 minutes to an hour, probably an hour north of me. Yeah, it's still open. Wiki Wachi. But they have the mermaids, right? Tarpon Springs. That's where all the sponge boats are. They go out and they dive for sponges in the Gulf. Hi, David. How are you? Welcome. Glad you stopped by. A little early tonight. I was playing with StreamYard, and I wanted to go on at 7, but then I got it to work, so I clicked go, and it worked. So, yeah, the mermaids. Yeah, Big Greek community is right. Still is. They have good restaurants there, good Greek food, and it's right on the river. And there it goes again. Nobody else is using it. understand why it's doing that. It's plugged into a USB 2, so it shouldn't have anything to do with the USB. Belly dancers. I don't remember seeing any belly dancers there. When I lived in Massachusetts in Worcester, there was a restaurant called, see, I'm not going to be able to remember it. It's over 30 years ago now. Restaurant has probably been there for 70, 80 years. I can't remember the name of it, but they had belly dancers there on a given night. They have entertainment with belly dancers. You see if I can find out. Do a little research. Poinciana, yeah. That's part of Kissimmee, I believe, Tom, right? Yeah, probably an hour and a half. It goes again. Hey, Easy. How are you? No, I can't find the name of that restaurant. It'll probably pop into my head. Of course, things don't pop in as easily as they pop out. So who bought cars? Anybody? I got to tell you, I have one on the way. It's supposed to be here Friday. I'll probably do a video on it over the weekend, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. It'll be a non-unboxing unboxing. I bought one car last year. In all of 2024, I bought one car. And I bought this one because I've been looking for one of these for a while at a price that I thought was halfway reasonable. Pink and a Sarlola. Nice. Those Lolas are nice. Sometimes I get jealous of all the choices you 132 guys have that I don't have. But I think that's why I went to building, so I could build what I wanted. I'm not telling you, Chris. I have to wait. Could be here Friday night. But I got two things coming in the box. I can tell you what one of them is. I bought another one of those Scale Auto number 8500 ready to run chassis. And I think I'm going to put this body on it. It's AMG Mercedes. This is one of the parts that was in my box of goodies I got from Quebec. All those other chassis parts and everything. But I really like this body, so I think I'm gonna put that on that Scale Auto chassis. Too many cars to buy, right, David? I know. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. With that, I'll put that on that Scale Auto. That should be a pretty easy build. I've got several ways I can mount the body, so I don't have to paint or decal or anything. I can just concentrate on mounting this to the chassis. I have to look around. I'm pretty sure the interior for this is here too somewhere. If not, I'll just put a tray interior in there with the driver, and that'll look fine. $953 Momo. There's quite a few tracks here in Florida, more than I thought there was. Those again. I want to restart my browser. Yes. So, anyways, I was puttering around here this morning, and I did a video, and I looked around, and you get cars, and they sit on a shelf, and they don't get run because generally you run your favorites the most often. And I thought about selling some cars. And I don't know. I went and surfed eBay, and it's outrageous the prices that people want for stuff on eBay. I was just wondering what you would think that a fair price would be for a 125th scale home built car. What you think would be a fair price? Oh yeah, fees on eBay. Yikes is right. But you look at like the Scale Auto chassis and the H&R chassis are 50 to 60 bucks. So if you start with that, you get 50, 60 bucks into it already. And then whatever you're going to pay for the model kit, like that Mustang, that 71 Mustang, my grandson and I are buying, I've probably got 85, 90 bucks in parts with brass and gears and wire. And then I think we paid $43 for the damn model. So I'm going to have 140 bucks in that just for the parts by the time I'm done. Well, the thing is they gotta go for that. The parts are more than that. Hi Joe, how are you? That 71 Mustang, I'm going to have 140 bucks into that by the time he drives it. Joe, guys were telling me what they got this week or lately for new cars. I know you haven't bought any since you made your New Year's resolution, so you don't have to tell us what you got. We know you didn't get anything. Shush, yeah. See, I've got StreamYard going, Joe. My camera keeps shutting off. Don't know why. Yeah, I saw that easy. The camera just stops and I have to start it again. It's one that I'm seeing me on right now. It shut down like 4 or 5 times. I had to restart it. This all happened accidentally. I was messing around with StreamYard, seeing if I could get it to work, and all of a sudden it started. So I went live at 6:50. The next thing will be figuring out how to invite somebody, share a stream with somebody. Yeah, I'm having Windows 11. Having a hard time getting it to play nice with my printer too. Anybody else having issues with Windows 11 if you have it? Yep, you're right, GST. I had all my printer stuff figured out on my little laptop, and that was Windows 10. And I got the new computer, and I put downloaded the printer software onto it. I can't get it to do anything. The slicer won't even load the files, the STL files. I don't know. So I go out in the other room and use my little laptop when I want to do printer stuff. That laptop could crash at any minute. That's like 9 years old. That's why I got the new computer. Some mornings I would turn it on and it would say, I don't think so. But eventually it always started. There's a lot of new channels coming out, fellas, like our channels. I must do enough YouTube surfing that I get to keep popping up. Every time I go into YouTube, there'll be a new channel there too. There, I'll go check it out. A lot of good content. And there it goes again. It says your browser has lost connection to your camera. Make sure you have the right camera selected and close any other applications that might be using it. Skype, Zoom, etc. Click the camera button to try again. Restart your browser for your computer if this continues. Close that. I'm going to close Discord. That's not using my camera. The only other thing that's open is my email. YouTube is not on. Try it again. Easy. You're up around Ocala, right? You know what? Maybe it does. You know what I don't like about this compared to YouTube Live? It doesn't tell you how many people are attending. Yeah, Mike. When you get on Discord, you can see who's in there the same time you are. My neighbors are listening to you through my shop soundbar. 9 right now. Yeah, you guys can see that. I can't see that anywhere here. I'll get it figured out eventually. There's a lot more options with StreamYard than there is with YouTube Live. So what do you think? You think anybody interested in buying scratch-built cars? I'd be willing to let some go. Mike, you gonna run? Are you gonna run 124s, Mike, when you get completely set up? Yeah, I was thinking I might start by posting some on Discord and see if there was any bites there. There's probably 5 or 6 I'd let go pretty easily. There's a few that I'll never sell just because of I like them or the way they run or the way they look. Damn, there it goes again. A pain in the ass. Comes right back. I don't understand. All right, Mike. I forgot Scalextric. Yep. Yeah, Strombecker. Yeah, I got a Strombecker set in the mid '60s for Christmas, Mike. I got a black Ferrari, no, a black E-type Jag and a red Ferrari with it, and it was a big set. I think it was sold through Sears, possibly. But that was my first introduction to slot cars, and then I built a HO table Lionel trains for my kids in the late '70s, early '80s. Yeah, 124 is a little tight on the Strombecker too, as I recall. When I had that, I built a couple of 124 cars, and they would fall off the inside corners pretty easily. Two international sets, two Porsches, and two Lotuses. Cool. The Eldon 500 set. Now, are these sets that you had when you were young, Mike, or have you purchased them recently or in the last few years? Or is it just stuff that you held on to? Yeah, 124s are run. Carrera Evolution's the same. It's the same track, Tom. 124s run fine on Carrera track. As far as I know, it's all 124 scale track. All this year, no kidding, Mike. Yeah, you can get old Carrera Evolution track. You can buy that cheap, and you can run it with all your digital track. The only thing that's digital is the switch tracks. Everything else is the same. So if you wanted a cheap way to expand your track, buy a used Evolution set. Get all the track, you know, just set the power track and the power supply aside. 5 scale sets, yeah, that's cool. You have that. I don't know what that's a barn or a shop or whatever you got. You got quite a bit of room there. I'd kill to have that room. I get this 10 by 20 room. That's all I got. And I feel fortunate to have that. I see guys have a lot less space than this, particularly the guys right across the pond. They got using little tiny rooms, all on Evil Bay, Mike. Yeah, okay. 26 by 22. Wow, man. Yep, that's nice. Right. I remember you saying that. Yeah, Tom, they're really small, aren't they? Some of the ones over there, like Lee's slot cars. He's got that little narrow shed that he built when he moved house. But he's very creative, boy. He gets a lot of use out of that space. Table's 21 by 8. That, that right behind me, it's only 3.5 feet wide. The far end down there is 8 feet wide. You know, so goes out on an angle, it gets wider. Further down it goes, it gets wider all the way down, and it's 20 feet long. I built this out here. My wife said, "What the heck?" Well, she didn't say heck. It's that. That's cool, Mike. Yeah, so do I. I just kind of took over this room, and I got away with it. And I had a rack out here for T-shirts. All that was on it was T-shirts, and she actually made room for me to put that rack in the bedroom, so I could have room up, more room out here for slot car stuff. So that was pretty cool. And she bought me my 3D printer last year in July for our anniversary. And she got me this chair in March. Heat and massage for my birthday. Yeah, senior track in Florida, 132. That's a nice room you have there. And Harry and Lafayette, he's got, before he built his 4 lane out in his garage there, his garage over, he just had that little track, an upstairs room and a small room in his house. He still has that for the winter time because it gets cold as hell in that garage, I'm sure. Did you guys see the Harry video I did a couple of months ago? Kind of a tongue in cheek thing. That's another thing, Mike. When you get on Discord, there's a lot of listings for slot car channels that you can get the links to. Just click on the link, it'll take you right to a guy's channel. And then if you like it, you can like and subscribe. Or you'll get some dink like me who fights with cameras and shit like this. Tom, my son bought a house over in Davenport. It's got to be 7 or 8 years ago now. A nice pool home on a golf course off of 27. 4 bedroom, 2 bath, pool home, 2 car garage. And he lived in it and he refurbed it completely inside and out. And they ran it for a couple of years as a Airbnb, and then COVID hit. So, of course, his rentals went to shit when COVID hit. So he sold it, but he did very, very well on that house. If you're talking about Davenport in that area, yeah, it is. Route 27, that where it crosses 4, that's become a major traffic kerfuffle, would be the nice way of putting it. Yep, it did. Orange groves and some golf courses. Yeah, it's really built up a lot in the last 7, 8, 10 years. But the traffic's ridiculous. When you're on 4 going east, you just come to a stop at Route 27. We used to breeze right through there, right, and get on 417 that goes south of Orlando. What's the one that goes north? 425 or something like that. That comes out in the Popka. We used to breeze right to there, but now you get to 27, you get slowed right down. Hey, Fox and Moles, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's not much worse than where you live there, Tom. I'll tell you that. Yeah, Florida doesn't have enough east-west highways. It's that simple. So limited. Bulls, you're the second of the Aussies to arrive tonight. David was here from UC. I don't know if he's still here or not. So I'll do a video over the weekend of my new car that I hope gets here Friday night. I'll post that probably Saturday or Sunday. Maybe do some laps. Probably start on that build with that Mercedes body and the Scale Auto chassis. Probably do a little video on that. And then if my grandson comes over, maybe we'll get to work on his Mustang a little over the weekend. If you were going to buy a car, Mike, what would you be looking to buy? I don't think I figured out what you like yet. See you, the fingers. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. You're welcome. I hope we can keep it going. If I can keep enough interest and keep enough topics, we'll try and keep it going. I've been producing videos for every Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock. A little bit ahead on those now, so I don't have to rush to get them made. I can take my time. And then the other videos I'm doing are just impromptu ones of when I'm building or messing around with something, and I just post those immediately. I don't have a set of time or anything for them. I just record them and send them out. Did you see the thing now with fly cars? You know, everybody, I don't have any flies, but everybody raves about how meticulous they are when they build their bodies. They now have a partnership with Scale Auto. So they're putting Scale Auto bodies, no, fly bodies on Scale Auto chassis. So not only will they look sick, they'll drive sick, because Scale Auto makes good chassis. But I don't know that Fly makes 124s. If they do, I'm not aware of it. A few older fly cars, Tom, yeah. And I see 132 cars that I really like, but I stop myself from buying them because I don't want to go that way. Yeah, Panaz looks much better than Pants for sure. Evo 3s. You're talking about the fly on. You're talking about the fly on Scale Auto bulls. Yeah. Now Evo 3, is that what they're calling that collaboration, or is that the Mitsubishi Evo 3 that they're making? Okay. I actually, you probably heard me tell this story. I actually had 5 132nd cars a couple of years ago. I had 4 of the NASCARs and a yellow Corvette. And after driving the 124s, I didn't like driving the 132s. So I offered them for sale. And Gene from Spare Room Slot Cars up in Massachusetts, he bought them. Bought all 5 of them. He has a brother that lives here in Clearwater, so we met at Hooters one afternoon. Picked them up. Got them to Gene somehow. And I don't miss them. You know, I had a couple of the wing cars, Superbird and the Charger, and I had another Charger, and I had a Torino Corvette. I don't miss them. I really like the big cars the best. I just like the way they drive. Uh, they're not, they're not. I don't want to say toy-like fast, but you got to drive them. That's the combo brand Evo 3. Okay, thanks, Wolves. I just find them more challenging to drive. You gotta pay attention. Like, of course, I've taken all the magnets. I don't run any magnets at all on cars. I just like the way they drive and how you got to focus when you drive them. Oh, that I'll be looking forward to seeing that video, Wolves. You and Fox had a good time there. I could tell. There it goes again. We'll have to find a solution to that. When this camera goes out, you guys can still hear me, I assume. 36 132s. My track isn't built yet. That's funny. Nothing important, Mike, I'm sure. I think I have as many, maybe the same number, scratch built cars as I do purchased cars. I did a count last week. I built 15 cars last year, 12 months. I've only built 2 this year so far. I built NASCAR Le Mans that I sent to Harry's at Home Racing World in January, and I built a 132nd car, the only one I've ever built, probably the only one I will ever build, and I sent that to Marty's for his Fast Lap Challenge. So neither one of those are here. I told Marty to keep the Trans Am or forward to use it. I don't care if I get it back. But I got the scratch building bug last year. I think one stretch of 40 days I built 4 cars, that's sick. I slowed right down this year. Slowed right down. Got expensive too, man. Right, vaccine. I wouldn't take it anyways. GST. I don't take any of them, so that's another subject entirely. This is my vaccine. We have yeah, in my neighborhood of old people, because I'm in a 55 and older community. These friggin' rat dogs, all these little rats around barking. Can't friggin' stand them. Friggin' people let them shit on your lawn. I'm telling you, back in my day, get off my lawn, you fucking kids. I've always heard that flies are hard to tune, wolves. I don't know myself. I've never owned one. That's what you always hear, right? Buy more cars, GSD. Haven't seen much of Marty's oval recently. I guess he had trouble with the timing in one lane. That might be why. Maybe he's trying to get that fixed. Just a little tweak, yeah. I got a bunch of parts that came in over the last couple of weeks for builds that I'm going to do this year. I got some great ideas from those cars I get from Quebec. And watching other guys' builds, I got some ideas on different parts to try. I'm going to try to do, I tried wire with one of my builds and it was successful, but I wasn't happy with the product. But it's up there. It runs decent. But I wasn't happy with the way I finished it, you know. So I want to give wire another shot. A couple of different ideas I've come up with for chassis building. Stuff I want to try. Oh, but like I said, I've slowed down. I'm not rushing it. I found that building 132 was a struggle for me after building the bigger cars. Just to change in scale to the smaller size. Everything is smaller. But I wanted to do that for Marty's routed oval. I wanted to contribute to that, so that's why I built it. And it was a nice little car too. It came out really nice. 70 or 71 Trans Am. White with the shaker hood and the blue stripe. I was gonna build a car for Harry's challenge in Home Racing World in July. But like a hot rod challenge. but the rules were very specific. I thought I had something here that I could use. I emailed Harry some pictures. We couldn't decide if the scale was correct or not. And I told him it's not a big deal. If that's not acceptable, it's not acceptable. I don't have a problem with that. So maybe I'll find another body I can build one with, or maybe I just won't build one for that series. Yeah, I posted the link here too, Mike. The link's in the comments. If anybody has stickers and they want to do a sticker swap, my email is in my YouTube channel. You can find it there. Send me an email with your home address, your full name and your home address, and I will send you a sticker. Some of you have them already. I have to get some more printed. That's my sticker. I think I'm going to try that sticker mule. The next batch. Everybody seems to be pretty happy with that. We'll try that out. Yeah, thanks, Tom. It's funny. I came up with that design. I was actually in a shop ordering T-shirts, and I saw something similar to that on the wall, and then I had a picture of that. Well, actually, I have that Corvette. It's a Carrera Corvette. I took a picture of that and combined it with that background that I found and sent it to the guy. He said, "Yeah, I can make that." So now I have that. But yeah, I have that Corvette as a Carrera car. But I'm going to try a sticker mule, I guess, the next time. Somebody said the other night you can get 50 stickers for 19 bucks. And the same size as those ones that I have. That sounds like a pretty good deal. I think I paid $1 a piece for those. Shoes, purses, yeah, that's right, GST. Yeah, sticker mule's good, Mike. Thank you, man. All right, fellas. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for coming by, all of you. I really appreciate it. I'll keep working with StreamYard. Yeah, somewhere down the way, when I get this all figured out, if any of you would like to come on and do a live with me, I can figure out how to invite you. We can do that. But like I said, I appreciate all of you that stopped by, and hopefully I'll see you next week. And watch for my video this weekend. For the new car that I have coming. All right. Okay, fellas. Thank you. See you next time.